Well, Kevin, day one of the meeting is now complete. Just take us through it a little bit. And what did you guys do here? What's the purpose of these meetings right now at this point?
Well, I think, again, at this point in time, it takes on different meaning each and every year. Some years there's hot button topics that, you're looking really hard at to see if there's maybe a rule change that might be needed or different things like that. Today, at least in today's, general discussions, it was more about taking a look back and seeing, okay, we made some changes over the course of time on some of these rules. Are we getting the intended consequences that we wanted? Do we need to tweak some things a little bit more or not? And again, there's today, there's a little bit of an overview that goes on with the general state of the game and I guess some brief statistics about goal scoring and stuff like that, and showing that I think it's an exciting time for the league right now with all the young talent in the league and actually a lot of the veteran players playing at some of the highest rates that they have. I think from an entertainment standpoint and from a general fan's perspective, it's a great time to be a fan of the game.
Yeah, and to go off of that, you touched on a little bit. There are no real hot button issues. There have been times where we've been down here, you've been down here, I've been down here, where it's like everybody's hair's on fire about something. Right now that it's not, what does that tell you about what you guys have gotten out of some of these meetings and where the state of the game really is, to go off of a little bit of what you were just saying?
Yeah, so I think, from that perspective, again, it's you got to like where the game is at. I think as a group here, we generally feel that. The interesting thing is and the thing that's really impressive, a lot of the things that come up in the meetings here right now are because the league watches every single game, either from a hockey operations perspective or a player safety perspective, and they literally log, or even a refereeing perspective, and they log everything. So they're challenging themselves and challenging the status quo of the game more than we are as well. And so they'll bring us things that they're going to say, okay, well, we made this call, during a game on such and such a play. Did we make the right call? Is this still what we want? Is this how we want this called moving forward? So, again, that to me shows that the league just wants to get it right, and they're trying to do anything possible, whether it's from a safety standpoint or from a hockey ops standpoint, to make sure that they do. So there doesn't always have to be a hot button topic. Sometimes they create them even within that own room, just so they say, okay, we made this decision like this. Are we good making that decision moving forward?
Let's talk a little bit about your team post-deadline. What do you think of the look of this group now since you've made the additions, particularly with the addition of Kevin Hayes down the middle?
Well, obviously, we made some choices at the deadline to acquire some people that we think, would help us and would fit. Kevin's been a great addition to us. Again, it's still only been a short period of time since the trades themselves have been made. But again, he's fit in well and contributed to the success of our team in those couple of games. We still have some key players that are banged up that are going to be out for a little while, but some of the players that we brought in are playing different roles. Some of the players that have been on our team have to play different roles because of the injury. So I think we've given ourselves some good depth, and again, there's no guarantees in this game, and it's a very tough league to win in, but we hope we gave ourselves a chance to be competitive down the line.